Hello everybody, this is Tara again. This is part 2 of this Craft With Me little set that I'm working on. And so the first video, we started the cover pieces, and this is what we completed together. And outside of that, I chose the fabric that I'm going to use to put on the spine. And I also cut out the piece for the spine, and then I covered the back piece as well. So, and then these are the pieces that we picked out that we'll use to decorate the front cover. So, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I hope everybody is doing well today. For me, it's still the same day. I'm just going through and trying to push through to get these journals done. Let's see, I think I'll start with the outside first. Let's see, here we go. Although, I'm kind of wondering, maybe I will start with the, you know what, let's just do this. I'm going to start by placing this in the center of my fabric. I think I'll start with that first. That way, and I always question this part. And I think every time I've done it slightly different. So I'm going to be using Fabri-Tac. Let's keep this here in frame. Now I did use some sandpaper to rough up this cardstock that I'm using for the spine, because it was very, what's the word? Shiny, very smooth and shiny. So I wanted to make sure that the glue had a good connection. Let's see, that's at the 6. Yeah, that looks like I lined it up pretty decent. Excellent. Get glue all over the fingers. Yeah, there's a little bit there. A little bleed through. It helps to smooth it out like I did so that it's not too gloopy, but inevitably there's always a little bleed through. Sorry if that is moving a lot on you. Okay, so there's that. It doesn't matter which side is which. Oh, if this is going to be the outside, I'd have to do it this way. Yes. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to leave about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little less, somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch here. I'm going to see about lining up this, trying to use the grids on my board here to help keep things lined up. Just visually take a peek at it. So this should cover just past that there. All right, so here we go again. Lines up there and there. I find it easier to smooth it out on the paper than it is the fabric, so I will place it here, and I can always go back and add more glue if it didn't make the connection that I wanted in certain places. I'm not too worried about that. Excuse my head in the way. that did it. Let's take a peek. Double check there. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, I might go in and add a little bit more glue, but let's let that initial contact dry. And let's try for the other side. Okay. It looks the same. Just gonna stick some glue on there, smear it down. And again, sorry if my head keeps getting in the way. I think that works. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna flip it. And that looks like, let's make sure it all comes together good. I think so. Excellent. All right. Now that that part's done, I can do the inside anytime, but let's go ahead. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do the inside, that way I can start drying, and then we'll hit the outside real quick. So now this one I'm just gonna eyeball and put right down. Oof, this is a messy deal. And at least with the Fabri-Tac, there is a little wiggle time to play with it a little, which is nice. Now with this, I just want to make sure that it's going to flip up and that it's nice and tight in that crease. There we go. Okay. Flip that over. Oh, get this glue off my fingers. I got these baby wipes for free from somebody who was cleaning out house and just had a whole bunch of them to get rid of, but boy, these things fall apart so quick and easy. It's almost not worth having them. I think I'm gonna switch to just a damp cloth and a little bowl of water or something next to me, because it is definitely not working. Okay. All right, well, there's that. Okay, so now the front of this, I've got this little guy that I wanted to put in that corner. I'm gonna adjust that. It's just glaring in my eyes. There we go. And sorry that little bird's gonna get covered up. There we go. There. I like that. Super duper cute.
Are you here?
Okay, so let's see. How will I do this? I'm gonna do this first. And I'll also hit the back of this. Okay, there's that one. And then I will do the same with this. There. Adds a little interest to the front cover. Excellent. Cool. So now I'm just going to let this dry. Set that aside. And I did start putting together the signatures. So here's 2 of them. I haven't trimmed them this way yet. I'm gonna wait until until the rest of the cover and the spine part dry before I figure out how much I want to cut them in. But they're pretty much the same, all the same types of papers, same paper count. So I was going to save one of the 3 signatures to put together with you guys. So you can see the different papers that I pulled together. And alright, so here's the one I want to use for the cover of this signature. And since the journal cover is 6 inches wide, I'm just going to take this 12 by 12 and fold it in half. 6 inches is still probably a tiny bit bigger than what I'm going to want, because I don't want it to poke outside of the journal cover. But isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this, but I do love that too. So I have to decide. Oh, but that's pretty for the back. I think I will use the bottom half. All right, so it's 7.5 in height. So I am going to measure 7 1/4 is where, or 7, yeah, 7 1/4 is where I'm gonna cut it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 10.5, 10 1/4 is my 7 1/4 mark. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 1/4. All right, that's it. There you go. And that gives me that nice little piece for something else. There. Yeah, that's going to make a pretty signature cover. All right, so I'll set that aside. And then these are varying sizes as far as the width is going to end up being, but I'm just going to fold them. And then I will worry later, I said, about how we deal with that part of it. And then I've got pieces of sheet music, and let's see, how will I decide to do this part? I think this one, I'm going to measure it 7.25, and just, I'm going to have these like built-in pockets. Yeah, so there's one. There we go. Here's the other, so that one folds in, this one I'll fold out. And then there's also this, which I think I'm going to put at the center of the signature. It's going to open up like this, and it will get decorated as well. But let me go ahead and put these together so I can figure out, see, it's going to be the outside. God, some of these pages are so pretty. I think I'm going to put the really bright one right there. I'll put these guys, I'm going to leave those all right together. And then let's go with this one. And I'll leave all those together. Oh, let's see. I think I'll put that there. There, and that will go to the center. Alright, there we go. So now so now I just need to cut it down so that it's the right height. Well, that just doesn't want to stay in place, does it? There we go. Looks like my sheet music is sticking up just a little. That's all right. There we go. So with that line, I'm just going to do a quick little, I don't know if you guys can hear that. My Pops is downstairs playing the piano. I'll have to listen and see if I can hear it. I don't think it's that loud anyways. Just be some light background noise, and if you do hear it, okay, come on, you're getting closer. What is going on? It's gotta be. There we go. My goodness. Those I could use as little pockets. I'll save these. Probably turn them into little notepads like I did on the Alice in Wonderland journal. Those can go in the trash. All right. Let's see. There we go. Excellent. So, I think that one's, there we go. Let me flip it. Yes, because I want that to be the first signature. And I want that one to be the last signature. There we go. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, that'll hold those really nice. And looky there, I don't think I'm going to actually need to trim any of those down. It's not going to be, you know, totally flush pages, but you know what? I don't think it matters. I've never cared myself that it was or wasn't. That works well. Awesome. All right, so I think the next step is going to be making some embellishments, and yeah, I think just making embellishments. I'll worry about let's see, I'll do I'm going to bind this, the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and let's see, I may or may not do that on film. I do have a few little pieces here that I'd already started to play with. I cut out of one of these sheets, and I'm gonna, I don't know, make them part of the spine jewelry, I guess. But yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits for this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, bye.